Well, hello there, everybody. Welcome to another episode of this here Papers, Please. I completely forget which number episode we're on now because it's actually been a while since I've recorded. So let's get back into the story. We're on day 17. We're on a second timeline here. And so let's just hop into it. We have 80 credits. Everybody's alive still. So we're sort of just focused on the game and learning some interesting words and interesting English stuff. So, Greston incident highlights security risks. And so an incident, right? Greston is a place, right, in this universe, in this world. And then an incident is something that happens, usually a problem or a mistake or something that is a negative thing. Right? It does not always negative, but it usually means a negative thing, right? And so I believe last time, was there a terrorist attack? I forget exactly what happened, but there was an incident which highlights, which shows, which really puts into perspective. That's not a great way to explain it. But when you highlight something, it's really like colorful. You show this is the thing, right? Boom, highlighted, right? If I have a light directly on my face, kind of like a highlighting something, right? Or if I can highlight a specific idea or word, or literally with a color you can highlight a word, but it like shows it in greater, shows something in greater clarity, such as security risks, which are being highlighted here. So the risks associated with security, so security is how safe or secure the place is, and the risks are the potential issues. And so this incident just shows off all of the issues that we have with security. There's further breaches are predicted. That's just more. Breaches are when somebody goes through the border or goes through something or gets through. There's a breach, right? In a boat, if there's a hole in the side, there's a hole in the bottom of the boat. The hull, actually, is what it's called. A hole in the hull, then that would be a breach, and water gets in. And so more breaches are expected. They're predicted. And then we see that a whistleblower is turned away from the United Federation. And so we've learned whistleblower before. So let's just get into December 9th, 1982. So here we see somebody in green now in the middle. They're going to come talk to me. Oh, yeah, because I used the weapon. That's what it was. Good morning, sir. Hello. So I shot somebody last time. I heard that you're from Mirsk, I think is what that says. I grew up there, but I have not been back in many years. It's still a shithole as before, I say. Of course. That's what I remember too. I'm Sergio. It's nice to meet you. I will do my best to keep you safe. Thank you, Sergio. That's very nice of you. So he must be my guard or another guard. Oh, he's just going to be special. So he's a new guard here. Okay. And so we have this weapon that we have to shoot, right? We take the key and we use it if somebody comes through. Here's some more wanted criminals. All right, this is interesting. We have a friend now. He's nice, apparently, right? Nirsk is what it is. That wasn't an M. Papers, please, sir. Okay, here we have a Arstotzkan citizen. Let's see. So documents... ID card native. He's from Burnton district. Burnton, Wasdell Thomas. 12/8/1944. Female? Thomas is not a very female name. What is this question? I mean, sorry, but maybe you're a misnamed. We'll see. West Greston. Very sorry, Thomas. You are, in fact, a woman. You're 182 centimeters tall. I think you're good to go. I don't see any further issues with your passport. Glory to Arstotzka. Yeah, it's been like a week since I played. So I'm sort of... papers, please. Hello, sir. Here's Ezek. The border attacks are not EZIC operations. Unknown extremist groups are responsible. The order aims to weaken the corrupt power centers, not injure innocents. The EZIC agents arrived today to uncover extremists. Okay, so EZIC is saying that they're not They don't like the people that are shooting today. What is this? It's got something at the top. That kind of looks like the stamp part of a passport. Let's see. So like it looks like this part here, right? So like it looks like this. And so if I put it there, okay, but it's not a. Okay, I think that's what it is. Yeah, that matches up perfectly. If I match it up with the bottom of the passport, but it doesn't show anything in little dots, so I don't think it's this. I don't think it's a United Federation a passport. So we have Grant Minor Grant from here, bobbed hair, 97 kilograms, 175, expires in the future. This looks correct. They're from Great Rapid, 1984 expiration to in the future. They were born in the past. They're how long are they staying for? Work a year. Yep, that looks correct. Work 1 year. Enter by Christmas Eve in the future. Those match up. Grant Minor. All right, Grant Minor. I think you're good to go. I didn't see any issues. Geez, 4 documents. There's so many. All right, so we have to keep checking with this thing. Arstotzkan citizen. Let's see. It doesn't look to be D. Oh, there. It's going to be EZIC. That's what it is because this is a Z. So there's going to be EZIC. It's going to match up perfectly with somebody's passport. Interesting. That should be kind of fun. Okay, so born on 3/28/38. Irma Dutorowska. Great. Octavilius district. Octavilis. 1984 in the future. 53 kilograms, 165. That looks like her. She wanted no. Orvech Vonor. All right, I don't see any problems here. Not obviously, at least. Glory to Arostotska. All right, so we're looking for the EZIC person. So here's the next one. So if I match it up at the bottom, yeah, that's not an Oberistan. All right, 2 months. Are you just visiting? Yeah, visit 2 months. Okay. Passport number matches Eline. That's a Q, and that's a G. So their name is wrong. A Penkin or Penguin. Your name was changed recently. Interesting. Okay. We'll see about that. No known aliases is the problem. So Emily Pangan and Emily Pankin. I can't prove that. I'm sorry. Well, I can't prove that you have multiple names, ladies, so you're going to have to go away. All right. Next person. Still looking for the EZIC person. Is it you? Is it you? Press International? Identification. What is the press? I don't remember this. It's not a United Federation one. I write a report on conditions. Is this allowed? I don't know. Wait, I'm kind of confused. I forget if press are allowed in, especially. Entrance must have all documents must be current. Citizens must have are required an entry permit. You're missing required papers. I'm a journalist. You have my pass there. It does look legit. But like you don't you're missing required papers. Okay, so is she going to keep saying the same thing? Oh no. So I guess the question is about, do I let the journalist in? That looks pretty official. I think I'm going to let her go through. I think journalism is important and good for the country. Dude, you're going to insult me because I was deliberating your acceptance to our country? I'm sorry. Jeez. Wow, what a mean journalist. I regret doing that now. 62 kilograms, 63 inches or centimeters tall, curly bobbed hair. Enterprise in the future. Okay. Sarah Hazeldine, aviation, work for 1 year. It's kind of weird. Yeah, that number doesn't match. You're not authorized to work for this long. I'm planning to renew it. Sorry, I can't let you go through. You don't have the right things, and I already let one person through, and she was mean to me. And I have to let... Oh, no. Was that you? I didn't check if that was you. Oh, jeez. Oh, this is it. Look. E-Z-I-C. Haha, I did it. I found it. Escali Marie. You may go through. For Arstotska and the Order. The others do not agree, but I believe there's the man in red is not a threat. The man in red is not a threat. Oh, jeez. What does that mean? The man in red is not a threat? Is that like one of the criminals? The man in red is not a threat. The man in red is not a threat. Okay, the transit, a couple weeks. Those numbers match. Laura Anderson. Worst. Okay. Well, that's all done. Enterprise in the future. 14 days. All the max matches up. Small head. Yeah, it's got a small head. 52 kilograms, 171. Yeah, that looks fine. Expiration is fine as well. Anderson Laura Anderson. I think this is fine as well. But I don't see any issues. Cause no trouble, Laura. Check back tomorrow at 6 a.m. Okay. No other problems. Your son's birthday is in 2 days. A small package arrived. As a gift. Okay. A little bit of money. All right. My son's birthday is happening in 2 days. We got a little gift here. We're doing all right. So let's go to the next day. The man in red is not a threat. The man in red is not a threat. That's really weird. All right. Arstotska's frail border. United Federation reporter exposes lax protocols. Jeez, what a horrible person. Impor protests unbalanced trade restrictions. Claims that Arstotzka... Oh yeah, this is... The frail border is weak, right? So it's our job, our border is very weak. Because that United Federation reporter, that lady that went through, exposes. So she wrote about our lax protocols. Protocols are like the things that you do to get people to the border, right? And then lax is when it's really relaxed or loose, right? So it's saying that anybody can get to the border. It's very lax. And then impor protests unbalanced trade restrictions. So they're upset about trade, which is like selling goods between countries, because it says that Arstotzka unfairly taxes Emporian goods, which means that we're charging them too much money, which isn't fair, to just bring their goods into the different country. So let's go on to December 10th, 1982, and see what happens. We have our new friend. All right. So the unfavorable international press has affected immigration protocol. All denials must be accompanied by a reason for denial stamp. Ugh. And so we have to now put a stamp of why we deny somebody their passing. A new computer inking system has been installed. Interrogate discrepancies to prime the reason for denial stamp. So we have to do the same thing and then just start the stamp. When denying entry, stamp both denied and reason for denial on passport. Okay. If the applicant clarifies discrepancies sufficiently, approval is authorized even while reason for denial stamp remains available. Oh, okay. So this is a part about the game. We might be able to put a stamp of denial on it, but we can let them through if their explanation makes sense. And then we have the gun thing still, and then we have the criminals. So, all right. Let's see what happens today. Things are getting crazy in this game. Oop, that's not what I meant to do. Go away. Okay, visiting friends. All right, you don't have your Entry permit. Do I need one? Yes, you do. So this comes out and we put on, okay, I see. So it's this. So we put the reason and then we put the denied. Denied? For what reason? It's on there. Oh. Oh. Screw you anyways. Yeah, screw you too, lady. Nothing I could do about that. You didn't have your document. All right. Flamar Juan, or Jaun. Transiting to elsewhere a couple weeks. Sure. Juan Flamar. Great. Let's see. Does this match up? This does. 2 weeks. Transit. Enter by 1982. 75. Sure. Okay. Very short hair. Yeah. 46 kilograms. Uh-oh. Why are you so heavy now? You've been selected for a random search. All right, turn towards the scanner. So we're going to make sure that they don't have any contraband on them. No weapons. You can't bring a weapon in. No weapons or contraband, but that is a weapon that you have on your back. You've made a mistake coming here. What? Detain. One moment, please. What are you doing? Okay, so now she's being detained. Get out. Because she has a weapon on her. All right. Next person. Papers, please. Nice banner. I remember that game. Why, thanks. You want it? You can have it. Okay. Nope. That looks like that guy. 72 kilograms, 165. Birthday is the same. Orvek Vonor, great. Expires. Ooh. You can't expire with a expired document. Your passport is out of date. What the hell? He says, I thought we had an Arse Kickers connection. Which is a funny name for the team. Because arse or ass is how it's pronounced in the UK, because it's Arstotska, so it's an arse kickers, right? Because they kick ass, right? Ass kickers. Okay. Transit, 14 days. Sure, enter by in the future. That matches that. Yulia Voronina. Okay. Short wavy hair. Expires last a month. You can't enter using an expired document. Another person I have to deny with a reason. Wow. Craziness. All right, next, please. Next. Man in red. Only to visit. Kai Pihlayamaki. Short hair. 79 kilograms, 147 centimeters tall. You're a lot shorter than that, or yet taller than that. This information doesn't look correct. It's a natural difference. I have to fingerprint you. Okay, so that's him. He's a lot taller now. Interesting. Corista City, United Federation. Go to the map, United Fed. Corista City, okay. Corista City, This expires in a few days. This expires in the future. This expires in the future. All right, looks okay. Oops. I don't see any problems. Cause no trouble. Kai. All right, next, please. All right, let's see what happens here. Papers, please. What is the purpose of your trip? Lidmanska Vitolda. You don't have you don't have a permit. We denied most people. So she just said that she used to be a. It does not matter what I say. Just deny the visa and I will go. Yeah, so she says that she used to be an inspector in the United Federation. They denied most people. But now it's all just computers. They just deny everybody faster. Then she says it doesn't matter. Just deny her quickly. Sorry, lady. What? I mean, so this is what it feels like. Yeah. Sorry. You have to have the documents. All right, papers, please. In transit. 2 days. Good. This expires in the future. Killer sideburns. Totally. Totally agree. These are his sideburns. It's the hair on the side of your face right here is sideburns. 173 centimeters. That looks good. Eric Hosford. Hosford Eric. Those numbers match. Transit 2 days. Enter by in the future. Expires in the future. Tsunkado. Is that in Kolechia? Map. Kolechia. No, it is not. That's in Impor. Your passport is false information. All right, you know what? For your sideburns, I'm just going to give you a denied stamp. I'm not going to detain you, but yeah, that's not correct. You got your passport from a different country than it says. Work in fishing, duration of stay. Oh, there's a guy here. Got him. Well, the day was cut short by a terrorist attack. My son's birthday is tomorrow. He wants an expensive crayon set. Yeah, we've got plenty of extra money from the Exit gift, from the sharpshooter bonus. Happy to get you a crayon set, young boy. Your birthday's on day 19. Anyways, that is our episode today of Papers, Please. I hope that you enjoyed it and maybe learned a little something. If you did, leave me a comment below, and I would love to hear what you thought. But I'll see you again in a few days for the next episode, which is the one after this one, where we're going to continue. And hopefully I remember about the man in red, but I don't know if I'm going to remember that. Anyways, I'll see you then. Bye.